afternoon, good evening, whatever time this is for you. Here I am, welcome, it's me, Wingish Babe Jackie Quay. Your friendly, freaky ass, sweet grass water medicine woman. Christiana Carr, Chris Carr Superstar. This beautiful dawn day right here. Welcome to an intimate closet talks. All you beautiful divine beings right here too. How goes it with you? Yeah, I am sad, woke up crying. I didn't wake up crying. There was, felt like I had to put some boundaries down, and feels like it was just exactly what I thought and was hoping. Maybe not. I've never been in a quite like this state before, right? I was not feeling so lonely, desperate. But I don't want to get in relationship just because I'm lonely and desperate. I know those aren't great foundations for relationships. I saw that throughout my life, so they didn't last so long. If it wasn't working, then hey, let's move on. Let's not waste either of our time. But that's one thing that the ex there played on too. That maybe this fear of commitment or abandonment issues or whatever. I don't know. But it made me feel more like, oh, well, maybe. So I put up with a whole lot more, and I felt like I settled there. I knew it was emotional abuse, but, he didn't hit me. Wasn't a big drinker, though I could see when he drank that there was an issue with that before. He said there was before. But that's done a lot of damage. It's done a lot of damage. I'm trying to heal. Again, it's nobody else's job to make up for that, so I'm trying to give that love to my little inside and remind myself that I'm worthy, right? I want to be with somebody that feels like I'm a blessing in their life, not a burden, not an embarrassment. Not a crybaby. It doesn't make fun of me when I cry. That will just hold me. I don't know. But I think really, especially now, right? I'm by myself. I'll snuggle dog and cat when I cry. It's not my children's job. I don't want them to feel bad for this. I feel one hugging me a lot tighter, and they're concerned, but what can they? There's nothing they can do. They're children. They were torn and brought into the middle of this. Even I put them there without meaning to. I don't mean to. And I apologize when I do, when I see it. I keep telling them it's not their fault. I try to keep being the best example that I can be for them, even when everything's being stripped away from me. I'm slow and steady, so things keep happening faster than I can keep up with them, and I don't want to feel like I'm just whining and complaining. It's a lot for one human being. I look at these others, they've gone through struggles and stuff too. And it's not comparison, but there's still that human thing in me going, yeah, well, if I just had that one person that I could count on, that's always there for me, that I don't take advantage of. It's there when they say they're going to be. And, it doesn't change their mind because they get mad at me for whatever reason. I don't know, because I don't respond the way they expect, because, I have different reactions to things, and I got a neurodiverse brain, so it doesn't all I was thinking, like, I've always been very wise for my years, like, wise beyond my years, but I'm very childlike still. Very simple-minded, right? I can articulate and stuff like that. I felt like I had to help other people understand. I had to learn how to communicate more and you learn more words and all that help others who need more of a complex explanation to a simple thing, because I believe that so much. We humans take real simple things and make them complex. And if it's simple, then we don't quite understand it. Like, what the heck? No, that's too simple, right? Too good to be true, right? It comes too easy. Oh no, what is that for you? I'm going to do a daily crumb later. My PSW is coming today. It's Tuesday. This here was made by a beautiful friend and neighbor. Handmade light up ambiance bottle. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Little Christmas present she gave me. It's so beautiful. It looks like her home's for sale down there too. So then put the sale up here. One of the peoples from the property management place was here and said that they was all feeling bad and they, hoping I get the miracle too, Not much they can do, stuff's changing with the finances and it's hard for everybody to buy a home. Divine, can you give me that postcard or whatever? Tell me when I can expect this miracle. Either way, there's so much to do here. It's too much for one human being. It's too much for one human being. Even a fully capable human being that has their body all fully functioning, this is too much. So maybe that's the point, is to let it go. This is too much for me to maintain this home on my own. And I don't want to get into relationships being all desperate. And don't want to be there just for people's convenience either. And that seems to be how it's gone. It's convenient for them when they have time. Wish I could do something to help. Wish you lived closer. Well, I'm here. Anyways, intimate closet talks. I'm okay. Even I don't feel that way. I just need to let that out. I've got activity to do tomorrow, and a session set up Thursday, and next week in the afternoon. I don't know. So, I do that self-care, do my check-ins, and I don't just sit here dwelling in my own self. So I've reached out to a couple counselors that I have up too. When I just do FaceTime with one, I can go see right in person. They both help me very much, very immensely. It's been such a blessing in my life. So well wishes and no worries. And yeah, I'll be back for the daily crumb. All right. There we go. 10 minutes. We're done. Okay, just that 10 minutes, just to release. Okay, I'm a human being. All right, but I keep growing. Love you all.